Just under 800 years ago, during a harsh Icelandic winter, a saga was written. A saga that had been passed down orally for centuries. This story wasn't just about myths and monsters, but also celebrated heroes. Thanks to a literary revolution sweeping through Iceland, this saga would be preserved in its contemporary form for generations to come. From the icy shores of Greenland to the sunny climes of the Mediterranean, this tale traversed the Viking world, captivating the imaginations of many. Today, that saga is still told, revered as one of the most enduring Viking narratives, the Saga of Ragnar Lothbrok. But how much truth is there in this tale? Let's uncover the layers of history and myth. In the year 814, the great King Charlemagne, who ruled the largest empire in Western Europe since the fall of Rome, passed away. His death marked the beginning of a power vacuum that would see his empire dissolve into civil war among his descendants. This chaos provided fertile ground for new powers to emerge, particularly in regions once controlled by Rome, like Visigothic Spain and Ostrogothic Italy. In this era, the practice of dividing an inheritance among sons, rather than bestowing it upon a single heir, was common. This tradition, which the Frankish Empire continued, often led to internal strife and weakened central authority, a situation that would soon invite a formidable new player onto the historical stage. As the Frankish Empire struggled with its internal conflicts, a different kind of force was brewing in the north. Initially, they came in small numbers, mere handfuls of boats testing their luck. However, as the years passed, these raiding parties grew bolder and larger. During this period, Frankish chronicles mention Horek, a Danish king whose throne was threatened by internal rivals supported by the Frankish kings. This kind of political interference by the Franks, a tactic of divide and rule, might have succeeded under the robust reign of Charlemagne, but now, the Frankish military was a shadow of its former self. After repelling his rivals, King Horek was about to demonstrate the full might of the Viking North. What started as sporadic raids transformed into organized fleets, unleashing the dawn of the Viking Age. In the midst of these turbulent times, a legendary figure emerged, one whose name would echo through the annals of history, Ragnar Lothbrok. Described in various sources as a sea king of remarkable prowess, Ragnar's story is intertwined with daring raids, epic battles, and a legacy that inspired countless generations. As we navigate through the fog of legend and historical fact, we encounter tales of Ragnar wearing magical trousers made from cowhide, said to protect him from enemies and his exploits across the Frankish Empire. The sagas celebrate his cunning and bravery, but how much of these stories are influenced by historical events? The answer lies in piecing together archaeological evidence, contemporary accounts, and the saga narratives themselves. Throughout this video, we've explored the blending of myth and reality that surrounds Ragnar Lothbrok. As a historical figure, his existence is debated, but the impact of his story is undeniable. The tales of his sons, the feared warriors who avenged him, and their exploits across Europe contributed to the rich tapestry of Norse mythology and Viking history. Indeed, the Icelandic sagas are not mere stories. They are a mosaic of history, myth, and cultural memory. Written primarily in the 12th and 13th centuries, these sagas serve as a testament to the Viking Age, weaving narratives that blend factual history with legendary elements to enrich and dramatize the accounts of heroes like Ragnar Lothbrok. The preservation of these sagas coincided with a literary renaissance in medieval Iceland, where storytelling was not only an art, but a crucial component of preserving history. The sagas tell us that Ragnar was not just any warrior, but a chieftain whose adventures surpassed the ordinary. He was a man of exceptional destiny, purportedly descended from the Norse god Odin himself, a common claim among the Viking elite to justify their rule and inspire their followers. This divine lineage was crucial, imbuing Ragnar with a larger-than-life persona and a destiny intertwined with the gods. As the narrative of Ragnar's life unfolds, the saga details his various raids across Europe. Each campaign is more daring than the last, showcasing his strategic genius and his fearless approach to combat. One of the most significant raids was on Paris in 845 AD, an event well documented in both Norse and Frankish chronicles. According to these accounts, Ragnar with a fleet of longships ascended the Seine River, bringing the city to its knees and extracting a hefty ransom for its release. This event marked one of the first major interactions between the Viking raiders and the Frankish kingdoms, highlighting the Vikings' far-reaching impact on European history. However, the sagas do not stop with mere raids. They delve into Ragnar's personal life, detailing his marriages and his family. He was reputed to have several wives, including the shield maiden Lagertha and the noblewoman Aslaug, each of whom bore him distinguished sons, such as Ivar the Boneless, Bjorn Ironside, and Sigurd Snake in the Eye. These sons would go on to carve their own sagas, continuing their father's legacy and shaping the Viking Age in their own formidable ways. In exploring Ragnar's story, one cannot ignore the symbolic importance of his attire, especially his legendary trousers, said to be made from the pelts of animals and imbued with protective magic. While this detail might sound fantastical, it serves a dual purpose in the sagas, demonstrating Ragnar's unique character and reinforcing the mystical aura that surrounds legendary heroes. Such elements, while perhaps not historically accurate, play a crucial role in understanding how the Vikings viewed their leaders and heroes, not just as mortal men, but as figures of almost divine significance. The sagas also offer a vivid portrayal of the Viking lifestyle, including their social structures, legal systems, and their complex belief system. They depict a world where personal honor and reputation were as valuable as wealth and land. In this societal framework, Ragnar's exploits were more than just raids. They were a way to maintain honor, assert dominance, and claim rightful places among the annals of Norse legends. As we delve deeper into the saga of Ragnar Lothbrok, we must also consider its impact on contemporary and later historical narratives. The fascination with Ragnar and his legendary lineage has persisted into modern times, influencing literature, television, and film. This enduring interest speaks volumes about the saga's ability to capture the human imagination across centuries. Moreover, archaeological findings have occasionally supported some of the historical underpinnings of the sagas. Excavations in various parts of Scandinavia and the British Isles have unearthed artifacts and burial sites that corroborate the existence of Viking settlements and suggest a society capable of the martial and navigational feats described in the sagas. In conclusion, while the line between fact and fiction in the life of Ragnar Lothbrok may never be fully delineated, the saga offers invaluable insights into the Viking Age. It provides a narrative framework through which we can explore the values, conflicts, and achievements of a pivotal period in European history. Ragnar's tale, with its mix of historical reality and mythic embellishment, continues to be a powerful symbol of the Viking spirit, adventurous, fearless, and always fascinating. As we near the end of our exploration today on Historical Highway, we hope you've gained a deeper understanding of not only Ragnar Lothbrok, but also the rich tapestry of history and myth that forms the Viking sagas. Whether as a historic figure or a legendary hero, Ragnar's story is a compelling chapter in the annals of the past, reminding us of the complex interplay between history and legend. Thank you for joining us on this historical deep dive. If you found this exploration into the life and legacy of Ragnar Lothbrok intriguing, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to receive notifications about our latest videos. Dive into history with us again on Historical Highway, where we explore the roads less traveled and uncover the stories that shaped our world.